think that's it.
I think it is. It's a bit steep, the ramp.
Oh, is this it? This says after sales.
Oh no, then no.
Wait a minute, after sales showroom. Where's the showroom?
There's no mobility now.
Not here. Let's talk to someone in there.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't? It's a reception.
Steps.
Oh! Look. Hi there. Sorry, whereabouts is your showroom?
It's on 50 Kingston Road. Are you driving or are you taking public transport?
No, we're public transport.
You know where South Wimbledon Tube Station is?
South Wimbledon. Yes.
Yes, there. Just on the corner
No way.
there. This is just the service centre.
This is just. It doesn't say that when we put the address in. We're looking at mobility options you might have.
Yeah,
So it's
so
gonna
that'll
be
be
there.
down there.
All right then.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fail?
You never guess what.
We're at the wrong one.
Yeah.
And it's the other side of London.
No, it's where we got off the bus.
What? Going to Audi instead of Audi now. Smash like for the fuck up. Take 2. You would have seen from the first little clip that we went to the wrong Audi. So 48 hours later, we're at the right one. We're going to go and see what they've got to offer.
The right one.
Oh, we didn't know this was down.
Pardon?
They didn't say this was down.
This is nice, isn't it?
What, the big...
Hi
Are you moving the car? Or?
We'd like to speak to someone about mobility options.
Lee.
Sure, so we do an Audi A1, an A3 and a Q2.
Okay.
What I do, I'll bring my laptop over and show you what it looks like.
Excellent. Oh, yeah, cool.
So, are you looking for like a high car, a low car? That's probably the big, small, that's probably the ones to...
Somewhere sort of in between, enough space to be able to fit my chair in and stuff.
I don't think height is a issue because he's quite good at.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's more a space.
It is a
Space.
space thing, yeah.
Having like a big area because the chair takes up a lot of space in the current car that I've got.
What's the current car?
I've got a Seat Leon.
Okay, I'm speaking of like comparison of space.
Yeah.
Because the Leon's it's not really small.
No, but I have to put the back seats down and then the chair goes in like all together.
So it would be
Otherwise
good
I have to
to
take the wheels off and stuff.
not be able to do that so we can have people in the back.
Easier.
Yeah.
Okay. So the A1's probably going to be too small because A1 is smaller than the Leon.
Yeah.
That's the first of all. So A3 is the next one, which is probably more similar to
Okay.
the Leon.
Yeah.
It may have a bigger boot space. The other one is a Q2, which is like a small SUV type of car.
Yeah.
Which is probably size-wise in between the both, but the boot space might be a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of a way to show you one. I don't know if I've got Q2.
Because this is the next one up, isn't it?
That's a Q5. That's like
Oh.
2 level up.
Oh, I thought it was 3. Sorry.
No, that's not. The 3 one's a little bit smaller. than
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one. But those ones aren't even on the on the leasing system. So Q2 is the sort of the biggest one, I would say.
Okay.
As well as probably the A3. A3 is just out here. Right, I can show you the boots.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah. It's similar, yeah. Maybe it's a bit deeper. But I think maybe I'd have to still put...
There's 2 different levels.
Oh,
so
okay.
You can bring it higher. This is the deepest it can go.
Yeah.
Um,
That's a bit different because the Leon doesn't do that. It's just one level and down.
Yeah, it's one level.
you can rise it up or bring it down to where
Yeah.
it is now, basically. I'm just thinking on top of my head. I don't feel like the Q2 is going to be much bigger, if any bigger than this.
No.
Because the Q3 is bigger.
Yeah.
And the Q5 is very big.
Yeah. Because when I did look at Seat, where I had the last car, they had the Ateca, which is the bigger one, and the chair went in, no problem.
Just throw it in.
Yeah, just throw it in. didn't have to take anything off.
Yeah.
It was,
perfect.
yeah. Which would probably be the Q5 size, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And Audi don't do that on Motability.
Don't even do the Q3 on there.
They've been chopping and changing every time I look. Every brand has got different cars on.
It's because if a particular model is so hard to get,
Yeah.
they remove it.
Okay.
Because they just can't fulfill any orders basically.
No.
I bet letters and that.
As long as you're comfortable in the car, just who cares?
It's got the similar layout to the Seat. They're all the same.
Yeah, they're all going to have very similar now.
Yeah.
With the touch screens and whatnot.
Obviously, I'd need automatic.
I see.
Yeah.
But
The automatic is like a small. So imagine something that's like this high.
yeah.
Just as you go drive, reverse. It's like
He also needs
cleans up that whole thing.
He needs
wow.
adaptations as well
Yeah,
for
what
the wheel.
adaptations do you do?
So I have a hand control
Mhm.
accelerator, a
Mhm.
ball on the steering wheel,
Mhm.
and then a plate to
Well, like transfer
cover
plate.
the.
No, it's
pedals.
just a yeah.
Oh, so that you don't.
So I don't like press the brake or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that you could do a lot.
Makes sense.
But I think it is the same size or similar to what I already have.
That's the issue.
No, this definitely seems longer. His chair doesn't go down completely. It's just the seat bit, which means it's still quite tall.
Yeah.
So that's what we find in
So
most
like-
boots.
No,
Fold down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the wheels are.
I need
Quite-
to raise money to get that other one that flips and then it goes all in one.
Oh yeah,
That's
that
so
would be-
much money.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's like £8,000. What?
Yeah.
I had to raise like nearly £6,000 for this chair. Yeah.
How do they make these things so expensive? Like, do you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense.
No.
It doesn't. No, it
It's
doesn't.
cheaper for me to get a car on Mobility than it is to buy a wheelchair.
And
That I
have it for
didn't-
that whole period of time. What the hell, man? I didn't realise that they could be that expensive.
No, because this is the first one that I've had to buy myself. The rest were given to me on NHS, but they only last like 6 months, and then things keep breaking or your back gets uncomfortable. So I was like, I stuck to my guns. I was like, no, I want to buy one that's custom to me, so I don't keep getting bad back. But they cost so much money.
Yeah.
And then once you get in, it's like,
I don't know what I thought it would be. Like that. I don't even
Yeah, you
think-
don't. Yeah, you just don't.
You know, it's like I've never thought about.
Yeah.
I think even if you said like a grand or two, I would still be like, what? you're talking nearly 10 grand. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
the wheels and this, they're like £300 a set. Yeah.
They look cool though still, but
Yeah.
£300.
Yeah.
It's
No,
worth
just
it, though.
this one's definitely like longer,
Yeah. It does look nice, doesn't it?
and yeah.
How much would that be on, like, for a deposit?
Off the top of my head, you get it's A3. I think it's anywhere between 2.5 and 3 grand,
Yeah.
give or take.
Because that's what they do as well. They make it more money when they're automatic, don't they?
Yeah. Also, it's more expensive in general.
Yeah.
Whether it's Motability or not,
Yeah.
it's normally about 1,500 to 2 grand in general, more expensive.
More
than a
expensive.
moto.
Yeah.
And does it come with what was the reverse camera and stuff?
Reverse
Would
camera,
that be
front
extras?
sensors.
It comes with reverse sensors.
Yeah.
Sensors.
But to get a camera, it's an
Add-on.
It's an additional thingy.
That's-
additional chunk.
Yeah, that's what
then-
we've been running into.
I think colour.
I like black,
Yeah.
but when I first passed my test, I got a black Ford Focus, and it was dirty all the time.
Yeah, that's the thing, and it shows the dust and stuff.
Yeah.
I like black cars myself because they just look fresh when they're clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just stay clean for 10 seconds.
Exactly. As soon as you've done it, you drive out and it's already dirty.
Thank you.
So basically, if you want to have camera on a A3, it needs to have something called the comfort and sound pack.
Okay.
Comfort and sound pack gives you, it's like a pack of certain things.
Yeah.
Normally some things that you'll like at least 1 or 2 of the things on it.
Yeah. That's how they get you.
That's how they get you. So the comfort and sound pack gives you front sensors as well as rear,
Okay.
camera,
Yeah.
upgraded Bang & Olufsen sound system,
Nice.
and heated driver and passenger seats.
Nice.
So as you can imagine, there's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
normally a couple of things on it. We're like, that sounds alright.
Yeah.
So the price of that is 1195.
Okay.
Comfort and sound pack. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's
So there's two versions that you can get. Yeah.
Okay.
There's a sport and an S line.
Okay.
The difference between the two are pretty much cosmetic differences.
Okay.
So the one outside, for example, was an S line.
Yeah.
Has full leather inside, privacy glass around the back. Just looks a bit sportier, basically.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The price of the sport one just minuses those two bits. So the price of a sport one is 2,749,
Okay.
and the S line is £150 more expensive, so 2,899.
Okay.
So if I work out on the 2,749
Yeah.
with that pack, and you're looking at a total cost of 3,944.
Okay.
And then if you went for the other one, it would be £150 more, basically.
Yeah. Which is nothing
So
really.
yeah.
Yeah.
So basically around the £4 mark
Okay.
to get
And what size engine is it?
a 1 litre, 108 brake horsepower.
You don't do one higher than.
No, not on the scheme. The scheme doesn't allow it. It's weird because
It's weird because they
we
used
we do a 1.5,
5, yeah.
but they don't offer it.
Because what was it, like 3 years ago when I first went to see it, they had 1.8, so I was like, yep, I'll have that. And now every time I go back, they get lower and lower and lower. And when they say Eco 1.0, I'm like, I've been driving for too long, I don't want to go back to a 1.0
You know,
Eco.
the only good thing is that the 1 litres now are much more powerful than the 1 litres
Back then.
like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
or something.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not because before it's like, mate, you're not even going to be able to get up the hill.
Yeah, exactly,
I
yeah.
don't
I
understand.
could push faster. Because I looked at a Puma as well, didn't I? They were quite nice.
Yeah.
Just haven't made.
The boot space is smaller than the A3 on that. I used to work for Ford, so I know exactly what all it does. Yeah.
Is it really?
The boot space is smaller. It goes a bit deeper.
It looks deeper, yeah.
but it's only deeper for a certain space, not for
Okay.
the whole space.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
if there's a whole space, then you might have been able to potentially use that whole space to put the chair in.
It'd have been better talking to you when I went to that person. 'Cause he was like, oh yeah, it's fine.
What the hell? Where did you go?
It was in Chelmsford because that's where I was there because my old car, that's where I had it. So I went there because I saw they did mobility, and he was like, yeah, this will be deep enough. I should have known when he said, oh, you can't try the boot because
Yeah.
the battery's dead. The battery's dead. We can't get it open.
So basically, you've got the boot,
Yeah.
and then if you lift up the thing underneath,
Yeah.
it's got an extra space.
Yeah.
It's not the whole space of the boot. It's like, so imagine like this is the boot, then you've got this as the extra bit of depth. So you can put
Okay.
like a plant in or something tall.
Yeah.
Not something like that.
Wide.
Because that's just gonna just still sit on top of the space.
Yeah.
That's not gonna benefit you. It'll just end up being like a normal boot.
Yeah.
And the boot is smaller than the A3 anyway.
And so that's annoying because it markets itself as an SUV, so you think you're getting more space.
It's similar to be fair, the Q2 is like a mini SUV.
Yeah.
But the boot space is probably the same as the A3 or maybe smaller.
Yeah.
But we call it SUVs because it's a higher.
Yeah.
Anything that's off the ground in suspension, that's an SUV. Probably. But realistically, this kind of car is in your
Is it?
mind is more an SUV.
Yeah, I think that
Big
would
old
fit
car.
that would fit my chair in
You can
perfect.
throw it in there. You could jump in there yourself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That sort of size car would be preferable
Yeah.
because of the space and the convenience of doing it. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
it just doesn't have it on there.
No, if it did, then I would be looking at that 100%.
So you can get on Motability, you get metallic paint for free.
Yeah.
So you can get more than the standard colour. Standard colour is always white. So in this case, it's white and black actually. So you can get white, black, silver,
Okay.
a glossier white.
Yeah.
It's the same white.
Yeah.
A metallic black,
Okay.
red, and a really.
But
really
does
dark
the red look red or?
It's quite.
Is it
'Cause you
this
know how some
on the
people
wall
say
here?
Kind of like that red.
Is
Okay,
it on
cool.
this display fit, that red?
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
it's red.
It's red.
I'd probably go for the dark grey though. To be fair.
I want to say this. What colour would you say? Is it black or grey?
Well, like a dark. I'd say this is like charcoal grey.
Yeah, it's basically like this.
Yeah,
And
I-
it is literally like kind of the same vibe.
Yeah.
You look at it in the dark, you'd be like, that's black.
Yeah.
But in the light, you'd be like, that's metallic.
I think that's what I'd go for.
So yeah, so you don't have to pay the difference on that.
Okay, sweet.
Only, I think in Ford you did, isn't it?
Yeah, that is a cool colour. We
Yeah.
do that exact colour on some of the like performance ones. Like
Yeah.
say like on a A5 performance
It's
one.
kind of like a
It's called
Nardo. It's Nardo
It's called
grey.
Nardo grey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's grey matte Nardo grey.
Yeah.
Basically the same. There's always
Thank you.
at least something on there. Where you're like, I need that.
Yeah.
And for me, I like it all. I'm not gonna lie to you. The sound system for me is probably number 1.
Yeah.
Heated seats is number 2.
Yeah.
And the more sensors, the better.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with
Yeah.
you, I'm a suspect when it comes to parking. Simple as that. So for me, I'm like, this is the best pack.
And it's difficult to park in London.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. Like, first of all, it's difficult to park.
Yeah.
You find a space.
Yeah.
When you find that space, you're like, okay, this is going to be tight. We all know this.
Yeah.
So if you can have if you can have front sensors and back sensors,
And a camera.
cameras is even better.
Yeah.
To see how close.
It's only
or when
'cause
I about hit someone.
In the Leon at the moment, his camera was included.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it
now
seems-
we're...
It seems mad that like 3 years ago or whatever, I managed to get all of
this
that
is the thing,
free.
like, spec changes so much on cars. Obviously, like COVID had a massive effect on what it can produce on certain cars.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Even just with Audi itself, like if you go back like 5 years ago, you might be able to add individual bits. Now they have it in packs like
Okay,
this,
yeah.
which has its pros and has its cons. It's
Yeah.
easier because you're like, oh cool, I just get that one pack, it sorts me out for all of that,
Yeah.
rather than looking through a list of like 100 different options. It gets mad confusing.
Yeah.
And as a business point of view, at factory, it'll probably make life a lot easier.
Yeah.
Okay, this car's got this pack and needs to have this.
Because
this,
every
this.
other car is like
Not like,
custom.
okay, this person needs to have electric this, and then heat seat here, and you could imagine you could misbuild something so easily.
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
definitely.
Imagine that you wait 9 months and you're like,
Where's mine?
Yeah, you-
Remember, we passed it by AFC.
Thank you very much.
If you need any assistance, got any questions, just call me.
Okay.
That's lovely. Thank you so
This is
much.
direct to you or
No, but
but I can just say.
just ask me.
Yeah.
We get it, we get
Just
it.
ask
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
I'll be somewhere. I just don't work Thursday.
Okay. Okay, cool.
So just don't call me Thursday.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Imagine be like, what's going on? There's 2 Nicks here as well, which is always helpful.
Oh yeah, that's always
But only
good.
one salesperson.
Okay, cool.
That's it.
Have a nice rest of your day.
Thank you so much.
Take care, yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
quick chat in Audi.
Yeah. There
How?
wasn't really a lot we could do in there. There weren't very many cars.
Not very many cars. It is a tiny lot compared to
Yeah.
what we've seen before.
Yeah.
In terms of what he's saying about boot space, because he did know a lot about Ford,
Yeah, he did. He was very helpful, actually.
it was incredibly helpful.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a car, I'll definitely head down to the Audi City, Wimbledon. Very
Yeah, and
helpful.
I'll put his name up on screen because he was very helpful.
Oh, it was brilliant. It was
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
brilliant.
Very nice.
Do you want to head down to the Ford, even though I'm not sure they do mobility, but
We can still look at cars.
we can see if we can check your
Yeah.
thing in it. Should we try that?
Look, there's the like Nardo grey on an Audi.
Oh, is that it? Oh, I don't like that.
You don't like the matte grey, do you? Maybe it's a guy thing. What is this? That's Quattro as well, that's far.
Quattro weren't even on the thing, was it?
No, it won't be on the thing, but if I could get this, then... But you loved the hatchback, didn't you?
Sexy.
You loved it, but it is a lot of money.
It is.
But in my head now, I don't want to say panicking, but I'm worrying I've made the wrong choice.
Okay.
Because on the thing, it definitely said that the boot space was bigger by about 70 litres, or I don't know how it works, but like one boot was 308, however they measured it, and the Puma boot was 400 and something. So I thought, oh yeah, that's going to be bigger.
Yeah.
But now listening to him and not Bazza,
Oh, but I still love Bazza though.
it's a trick. Let's do some research. We might go to Ford, we might not. This might be the end of one episode and the start of a mini vlog because we're carrying the camera and we might have to do it. But if whatever you... Why are you putting in... Now that someone's been rescued. Are you joking? This is a different one. Anyway, if there's anything in that video that you like and has helped you in any way, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and we'll
Share.
catch you in the next one. Share it as well, you know, listen to the cam girl. She knows what she's talking
I
about.
do.